Listening to the big boys, the lads, the ones that know it all? Calling people stupid for going Tungrad. So I thought I would clear up the advice on this issue, because they ain't giving the best in some cases. Go debo right, that's what they say. Well, let's not forget, though these said voices have a big viewership, they still live in a small bubble. Their advice is aimed at players like themselves, that's fine, but it was made to sound like anyone using tungrads instead of debo was wrong. And that is incorrect. Some belittled the choice, some call it a noob trap. Yes and no. Depends why you want tungrads. So blatantly following what they said, sure it may be right for you, but it may also spoil the game for you. Eek! This is off the back of listening in on Blue Squadron's BDO UN talks and hearing the attitudes and advice being given. It's good advice, sure, for a select crowd. Easy to forget other options when you're in an agreeable crowd. And cheering each other on? Only human? Okay, let's talk. Right, rare I give any gear advice, but here we go. I will try to keep this as simple as I can. If you are going top-end PvP and pushing for the best gear and need to deal the most damage, sure go debo. Top guilds will expect it. Shy's gear is different in this case. It's the best for AP and build options, such as building an accuracy build alongside it. It's the best set in game, so that makes sense. But people tell you to go debo and that tungrad is a noob trap? Or you are just wrong for using tungrads. Basically a meme now from the popular talking heads. Like it's divine text or something. This is not good advice. Well, not for players outside of higher end or the casuals. Related to having to keep up at the top 10% of the game. Well, top 10% gear-wise. Skill, anyhow. I've watched many people going for debo. Some hate it and then love the final reward. For me, I would not give a damn when the thing goes pen and only remember the slog to get there. So holds no interest. I don't get the same hit as some players. Maybe you are the same, or maybe you don't have the time. Should you go debo or tungrad? Well, it depends on why you want to go tungrad. Is it for the Black Spirit Rage Cap increase, e.g. BSR? Then it's not worth it, that would be a noob trap. Having a higher cap does not make you gain BSR faster. But if you hate the idea of grinding out debo and don't even want to work toward nor buy tech debo, given the time and effort needed, a 5-set pen tungrad set is an option? Yes, 5 set. So you are limiting your build options a little, as the 3 set means nothing at this time. Tungrad is probably for you. If you think you are going to sit on that for the next 6 months or more, then you can look at debo when it's a bit more accessible. Tungrad is the budget debo. Nothing wrong with that. And it's not a trap. It's an option for the more casual player and prices have crashed. PA made it this way, to reduce the gap. Being made to feel you must chase debo when you do not wish to or don't have the time, well, that's going to hold you back and not be fun. See, bad advice from the experts, eh? Better to chill with a tungrad set, build up funds, and wait for debo to drop in price. Sure, it's only tech grade that will become more accessible, but that's the same AP as tungrads, if we forget about the set bonuses for now. Do not feel you have to grind out a debo set because it's better than tungrad, and in the process, spoiling your gaming experience just because the big boys said so. And here is a what if, maybe, thing to think on. The BSR cap rise on tungrads is worthless, for now. But we already have lightstones in game that give faster generation of BSR. Not enough to be worth doing. But what if we see accessory cups for BSR generation, higher grade lightstones, and even artifacts that boost BSR generation? then things may change. I'm just putting an idea out there, I have no inside info. Do not feel you have to grind out a debo set because it's better than Tungrad, spoiling your gaming experience just because the big boys said so. If you can have fun with Tungrad level of AP, if it fits where you play, and you're not entering endgame PvP, and not falling for the BSR gimmick, Tungrad is the way, then wait it out, say 6 months plus, and look at debo if you want to step it up. Why would you want to step up in time? Some areas may need 320 AP even in PvE, just to access. But that would be a while away for NAEU. Why rush to get there now if 1. You don't need 2, and 2. Don't want 2? Nah, Tungrad is for you. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not the only one out there taking the Tungrad option. Few known streamers too, from what I hear. Few mid to high level players I know in game. It's a good 5 set option, as long as that 5 set fits your plans. Without 5, you will not get the sheet AP set effect, and the 3 set effect is next to pointless. Too long didn't listen. Tungrad is the budget debo set. You should get it if you have no intentions of building a Tet debo in the near future. You need the 5 set, else it's a waste. Anything else would be better. 3 set is a joke in the game at this time. So, gonna argue big boys? No, I'm right. So pass on that advice too, and stop belittling and calling people noobs that don't follow your set advice. Snoods out.